Good evening, guys. Xavier back again with another video. And before I start this rant is brought to you by Life After Death. On this day in 1997, the Notorious B.I.G.'s second and unfortunately last album, Life After Death, was released. It hit #1 on the Billboard 200 and was certified diamond in the year 2000. And it's the second double disc hip-hop album. As you all know, the first double disc hip-hop album was Tupac's All Eyes on Me. Guest appearances on this album include DMC of Run DMC, Maze, Too Short, Angela Winbush, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Lil Kim, The Lox, R. Kelly, 112, and Puff Daddy, and Jay-Z. Man, it's sad Biggie did not live to see this album get released. But enough about that. Even though I don't have my Rockets shirt with me, it's time to do a recap and my thoughts about last night's game between the Houston Rockets and the New Orleans Pelicans. Even though I missed the game last night and I forgot to DVR it because, as usual, I'm always working whenever the Rockets have a game. But I can still do a recap and give y'all my thoughts about last night's game. So, the Rockets dominated the first quarter, scoring 33 points while the Pelicans scored 19. Second quarter, Rockets dominated, scoring 30 points while the Pelicans scored 25. At halftime, it was Rockets 63, Pelicans 47. I will give the Pelicans props for dominating the third quarter by 1 point, scoring 25 while the Rockets scored 24. And at the end of the third quarter, the Rockets were still winning 87-69. In the fourth quarter, Rockets came back strong, scoring 26 points while the Pelicans scored 21. Final score: Houston Rockets 113, New Orleans Pelicans 90. The Rockets beat them by 23 points. James Harden had 28 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. CP3 Chris Paul had 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 13 assists. Clint Capella had 8 points, 17 rebounds, 1 assist. Eric Gordon, 18 points, no rebounds, 2 assists. PJ Tucker, 11 points, 3 rebounds, 0 assists. And like my friend Mike Henry said in his rant about last night's Rockets-Pelicans game, the bench, they get 26 points, if I remember correctly. Danwell House Jr. had 14 points, 6 rebounds, no assists. Austin Rivers had 8 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Kenneth Faried, 11 points, 11 rebounds, 1 assist. Iman Shumpert, 5 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Chris Chiozza, no points, no rebounds, no assists. And Gary Clark, no points, 2 rebounds, and no assists. Let's see how the Pelicans did. Anthony Davis had 12 points, 10 rebounds, 1 assist. Former Los Angeles Laker Julius Randle had 15 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. And of course, you should know who was the player of the game. None other than the beard man himself, James Harden, with 28 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. And now on to my thoughts. Rockets. The first four words I want to say, just like I be saying about the Texans whenever they win a game back to back. The Rockets strikes again. The Rockets are back in the postseason. Even during my absence of watching the game, the Rockets still got the job done. But the Pelicans, they played a hell of a game even though they lost. So I got to give them props, especially for dominating the third quarter by 1 point, scoring 25 while the Rockets scored 24. So I'm very proud of the Rockets. Another win for them. They have 47 wins and 27 losses of the season. They have 8 games left after today. They got another game tomorrow night in Milwaukee against the Bucks. Then on Thursday, they're back at home taking on the Nuggets. Then they got not 1, but 2 games against the Kings at home on Saturday and in Sacramento next Tuesday. The next Wednesday, they're in LA taking on the Lakers. The Clippers. Friday, April 5th, next Friday, they're going to be going against the New York Knicks. I believe it's at home. Then they got another game at home on April 7th against the Phoenix Suns. And their last game of the season before the playoffs is in Oklahoma City against the OKC Thunder. We'll see how the Rockets' last 8 games turns out in this NBA season. Because I already know they're going to be in the playoffs. I already know. Because the Rockets pretty much dominated this season just like they did last season. But congratulations, Rockets, for winning another game even in my absence of watching it. So that's going to wrap up my recap and my thoughts about last night's game between the Rockets and the Pelicans. Let me know what you guys think about last night's game. Thumbs up if you liked this video. Thumbs down if you didn't. Hit subscribe if you like the content. Click on the notification bell for the next video. Got 11 minutes before a new episode of Cops on the Paramount Network. I will catch you tomorrow for 2 rants. Of course, part 6 of my gameplay of Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. And I'm trying to do a rant that I've been thinking about doing ever since last Tuesday. I'll let you know what it is. Don't follow your dreams, chase them. Peace. Go Houston Rockets.